What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to yet another Sporcle quiz video. This one's a little different, however. This one is not the usual, offensive skill players or statistics from a certain year or decade Sporcle quiz that I normally do. This is a NFL Minefield Quiz 2.0. It's a logic puzzle. And it's the don't do these very often. I don't know if I've ever done an NFL one. I've definitely done different themed ones, but this is an NFL one. You have 32 squares, um, which means one square for each team. 32 teams in the NFL, and I think basically how it's going to work is, it's going to give you some NFL trivia, which should lead you to the answer to putting the teams in the correct squares. So we'll see how I do. Again, not used to these ones, different than what I usually do, but I will, like always, leave the link in the description. So go ahead and play this quiz before you watch the video, the rest of this video, and you can see how you did against me. Tell me in the comments how you did. If you beat me, great. I want to know. Also, like this video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps. I can keep putting some videos out and content like this regularly. So we're going to get started. We're going to kind of learn as we go, I guess. I think I know how it works, but just in case, we'll see. So I'm going to click play and we're going to get started. Okay, one Commanders Fitzmagic just retired. Okay, Commanders is square one. Fitzmagic just retired. Washington was indeed his last team, but three drafted him. Three's in the NFC West. I assume it means square three is the team that drafted Ryan Fitzpatrick, which is the Rams. 25 helmets only have 25's helmets only have their logo on one side, which is the Steelers. 25 had a 100-yard pick six, which was James Harrison against 29 in Super Bowl 43. So 25 is the Steelers, and their opponent that year was the Cardinals. I think Larry Fitzgerald almost tackled him. It was the last play of the first half, so had he been tackled, the half would have been over. It was a huge momentum change in the game. Really good Super Bowl. But I think if Fitzgerald was the one that almost tackled James Harrison. Okay, let's see our clue here. All NFC West teams have a 9 in their number, except three. Three is the Rams. We already have the Cardinals, who's 29. There's the 9. 8 and 32 are both in the NFC South. Okay, so basically the Seahawks and the 49ers are going to be either 9 or 19. Don't know which one yet, though, so I can't take that risk. And then 8 and 32 are both in the NFC South. And all NFC South teams are on board, so definitely can't take that risk either. Super Bowl 43 was played in 32's home stadium. So it was played in an NFC South team's home stadium. So I think that's only going to be the Saints and Buccaneers. Those are the only two area stadiums that they played Super Bowls in during that time. I don't think they play. Definitely don't play in Carolina. Don't think they're playing in Atlanta at that time. Maybe now with the new stadium. 19 has won more Super Bowls than 9. Okay, so we just answered our question. That means 19 is the 49ers and 9 is the Seahawks. Seahawks, very good. Okay, two or more teams in the last column have claws. I think they would mean birds or counting birds that having claws. I would assume. 8 is known for the score 28-3. So that's the Falcons Patriots Super Bowl when the Patriots came back. But we do know that 8 has to be NFC South, so this has to be the Falcons. So we only need the. Oh no, they're still. We have the AFC West, right? Yeah, we have the whole AFC West. Okay, and then both 12 and 16 are animals. 12 and 16 are animals. Okay, that could be a lot of different teams. Two green teams are right below me. So I'm thinking like Jets, Eagles. Those are the first two that just came to my mind. Okay, let's read this. 18 is in the same division as 26. 18 and 26 don't have either one. 31 Super Bowl 3 against the Baltimore Colts, aka the Orange Bowl. 31 Super Bowl 3 against the Colts. That was the Jets and the Joe Namath guarantee that they're going to win. Biggest comeback, I think, or not comeback, but upset. It was like the biggest spread in Super Bowl history or something. Jets. The Saints are horizontally bordering a team in one of the four corners. Horizontally bordering, so that means they're either 16, 24, or 17. Okay. Okay. Am I stuck? Oh, four's the best swimmer. It has to be the Dolphins, right? Has to be the Dolphins. Yeah. Five fans won't stop bragging about their teams in the 90s. I assume that's the Cowboys. I'm gonna wait a second before I put that in, just in case it's kind of a hearsay, more of a subjective one than an objective clue. But I'm pretty sure it's the Cowboys. Okay, am I missing something here? The Saints horizontally bordering a team. Okay, and I know that 8 and 32 are in the NFC South, so it's not the Saints down here. So, okay, there we go. So that means the stadium, the Super Bowl stadium, it's not the Saints, so it has to be the Buccaneers because it's not going to be the. It's either the Saints or Buccaneers, maybe the Falcons. Falcons already guessed. Can't be the Saints. Has to be the Buccaneers. So let's go Buccaneers. The Texans are in the same row as me. The Saints are an odd number. Okay, so we know Saints are horizontal, so they were either 16, 24, or 17. 17 is the only odd number. Okay, 26 was the second city to open their new stadium in 2020. 26 was the second. Okay, 2020, COVID year. I know SoFi Stadium was open, and the Raiders Stadium in Vegas was new. Both those stadiums in 2020. Now, I would assume, I'm just going to use logic here because I don't know for sure, but I would assume with the new stadiums being open that their first game of the year is going to be at home in their new stadium. The problem is the Rams and Chargers share a stadium. I would assume the Rams would be the one to open up SoFi Stadium and not the Chargers. So I'm going to go with the Chargers at 26. This is a little bit of a risk, but it's an educated guess. Yeah. So we put Chargers here. You could say a team in column 2 and 18 have really similar colors in their color scheme. Okay. And we do know that 18 is in the same division as the Chargers. So it's Broncos, Chiefs, or Raiders. Okay. I think I'm going to go for Cowboys here. I don't know who else it would be. Cowboys have that rep. Okay, it is the Cowboys. All the teams in my row play indoors. 10 can fly. 10 can fly. Ooh, and we know 10's green. Has to be the Eagles, right? One of 24's wide receivers started an iconic fight. Okay. 10 can fly, and they are green. It has to be the Eagles. All the teams that all the Mannings played for are in column 3. Okay, I'm gonna assume they mean Peyton and Eli, but Archie Manning, and we already have the Saints, right? Oh no, Saints are there. Okay, so maybe Archie Manning's in there because I know Archie Manning played for Minnesota and the Houston Oilers, I believe. And I don't know if that would transfer over to the Titans. And when we go back to this one of 24's wide receivers started an iconic fight, and we have the Texans are in this row, and I know Andre Johnson started that fight where he beat the crap out of Cortland Finnegan. So I'm gonna go with these are the Texans. Okay, 14 and 20, got it. 14 and 20 have human logos. 23 shares a stadium. Okay. 23 shares a stadium. There's only 4 teams that share stadium. Chargers, Rams, which we already have. Jets, Giants, and we already have the Jets, so it has to be the Giants here. 20's roof has been susceptible to snow in the past. That's the Vikings when their roof collapsed one year or before a game. 2's in the AFC. Okay, so 20's roof. So 20 is the Viking. So it must be Archie Manning. Must be included in this. So we still need the Colts because we have the Giants and the Broncos. It has to be Broncos here, right? Because 18 and 26 are in the same division. So I'm going to go Broncos here. 14's in an East division. Okay, the Jaguars are diagonally bordering me. So the Jaguars could be here or here, but this team needs to be green. And I know Jacksonville kind of has like a green in there. You could make a case, but I'm going to wager and say that they're not thinking Jacksonville. So I'm almost positive Jacksonville's 27, but let me come back to that before I take that slight risk. Okay, all other NFC North teams are in column 2. 13's never been in a Super Bowl. I assume that being the Lions, if they're connecting those two, but it could be another team that's never been to the Super Bowl, like the Browns, whom I don't think I have. Let's see here. You know, I'm going to go Jacksonville here because they're diagonal. It's only these two spots. It has to be Jacksonville here. Oh, yeah, and also this column has claws, right? 2's got some claws, okay, and they're an AFC team. 28 is the same type of animal as 29, so Cardinals. So let's think of birds. Broncos, Chargers, Raiders, Chiefs, no. Bengals, Browns, Steelers, Ravens. Don't have the Ravens. Jets, Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, no. Colts, Texans, Titans, Jacksonville, no. Cardinals, we already have. Cardinals. 49ers, Rams, Seahawks. We already have all those teams, though. Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings, no. I know this is boring for you guys. Eagles, we already have, right? We have the Eagles somewhere. No, we don't have the... Oh, yeah, we do have the Eagles. Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, Washington Commanders. It has to be the Ravens, right? Can't be Buccaneers. Panthers, Falcons, we already did. And Saints. Okay, so it is the Ravens here. Here's a freebie for you. Colts are 21. Thank you. 8 and 16 are in the same division. So 8 is NFC South. It said 8 and 16 are in the same division. Okay, we already have the Falcons, we have the Saints, we have the Buccaneers. So this has to be the Panthers. Nice. 15's in the same division as 21. So it's going to be either the Texans, who we have, Colts, we have Jacksonville. So it has to be the Titans, right? Okay. Ravens are in this last column. 14 got some rings. 14's got some rings, okay? 8 and 16 are in the same division. I already got that. What am I missing here? The Saints are horizontally bordering. I already have that. Can't help you here. Quiz taker. Didn't want to leave this blank though. Oops. Okay, thank you. 13's never been to a Super Bowl. I assume that means the Lions. I'm kind of taking a guess here. Okay, let's think. This is AFC team with claws. It's not Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders. I'm going back through. Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders, Broncos, no. My thought was the Bengals because they have claws in their AFC. Ravens, Steelers, Browns, no. Patriots, Jets, Bills, Dolphins, no. Colts, Texans, Jacksonville, we already did. And the Titans. Yeah, this has to be the Bengals. Okay, 13 is a feline also. Sorry to say it, but 7 starting quarterback sounds like Kermit. Okay, so that's Mahomes and the Chiefs. Good. Although 20 has lost the Super Bowl 4 times. Got it. Vikings. 31 has lost the Super Bowl 4 times in a row. That's the Bills. Yeah. Fantastic. And this has to be the Lions, right? Because it's a feline that has never won a Super Bowl. It has to be the Lions. And then there was a clue about, all other NFC North teams are in column 12. So it's Bears and Packers. Packers are a green team. I assume they're going to fall under 11, but let's just go through this real quick. 15 is in the AFC. Okay, we got 21 and 22 are in the same division, same conference, sorry. So it's Colts. So this is an AFC team. Okay. Didn't I get something else? Although 20 has lost the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah. 12 has the all-time oldest NFL stadium not used for football first. I'm pretty sure that's Soldier Field. Pretty sure Soldier Field is, and it would make sense because they're in the AFC, NFC. And it can't be a green team. This has to be, and we know 14. Don't we know something about 14? 14's got some rings that got some rings. Bears only have one. Has to be Bears here. Has to be Packers here. Okay. Does 22 have at least one criminal per year on their roster? I assume that's the Raiders. Again, subjective. I play 20 twice a year. We already got 20. 28 is an AFC team, either north or south. 28, I think we already got. Yeah. This has to be 22 has to be the Raiders. 15's first QB to reach 4,000 passing yards in a season. We already got 15, the Titans. Okay. So we're missing 6. What was it about column 2? All other NFC North teams are in column 2. Something about humans. Human logos. 14 and 20 have human logos. All right, so we got to think. Chiefs, we already got. Chargers, we got. Raiders, Broncos, we got. Bengals, we got. Ravens, we got. Steelers, we got. We haven't got the Browns. Keep the Browns aside. Patriots. We haven't got the Patriots or the Browns. And I heard 14 has some rings, right? Has to be Patriots. And this has to be the Browns. Got it. There you go, guys. That was a fun one. I really enjoy those. I haven't done them too often, but really fun logic puzzles. And to have it NFL related is kind of cool. Let me know how you did in the comments. 32 out of 32 with just under 5 minutes left. The average score is 30, which for a minefield, it makes sense, right? Because you get one wrong, it's over. There's a couple ones that I had to take a slight guess on, but none of them where I was just completely guessing. Chargers was an educated guess, and there's a couple other slight guesses that I can't remember. I don't know if the quiz stats really tells us anything, but anyways, guys, thank you all so much for clicking on this video. Thank you for watching it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be putting out more of these. And again, leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.